Hello everyone, this evening we're coming to you from Manuka Oval. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the Silver Fox himself, David Gower.
Thanks, Athers. We're almost ready to get underway. I had an opportunity earlier to get down and check out the conditions for the day. And I think with this surface there's a little bit there for batters and bowlers alike. The ground staff have done a brilliant job. I'm really interested to see which way the captains go when the coin is tossed. It's a perfect day for cricket, absolutely no doubt about that. Not a cloud in the sky.
Great information there from David Gower. We're going down to the middle.
There'll be plenty in this pitch for the bowlers. If they can expose this line-up while the ball is still new, they should put themselves into a great position with the bat later on in the day.
Right. So we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match. Players look ready. The umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep. Got right in behind it.
That was a good slow ball. Picked up well though. Got that defensive shot in, nice and simple.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength. Misses everything.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Drives and misses everything.
Hetzmeyer shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Catch it! Couldn't have played that any better. A couple on offer here.
Good return there, back from the deep. And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Yep. Yep.
You can't say how important that dive was. They scrambled the run, just about made it.
Beaten on the drive.
Willens with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
End of the over, 3 off it. The Lions are none for 3. Curran, the left-arm medium fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the Manuka end. It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple. Amazing delivery. And gone straight to the keeper.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Banton gets off the mark.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
They'll get at least one. Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
Du Plessis won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Finds the edge. Doesn't beat the infield. There'll be one run here for them. At the end of that over, they'll head back to their position in the field, and they've received a round of applause for it. Crucial top-order wickets in that over. 2 of them, in fact.
Decisive running might have gotten them 2. You look at that, and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Du Plessis takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Du Plessis ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Nice one.
Du Plessis will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
There was trouble for a moment, but these 2 are quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end.
Catch it.
Really smashed it off the back foot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Solid defence, very compact.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
There'll be runs here. That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters. Curran from the Manuka end. Guthrie, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the Manuka end.
Some adjustments to the field.
Lovely.
Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wise, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me.
Yes.
Edge. What a ball. Out. Good catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Keeper.
Oh, it's painful watching that. It was a certain wicket if only the ball had been thrown to the other end.
Bowled in. Beauty. Absolute beauty.
Another one gone. The fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
9 runs added in that over. The Lions are 4 for 29. Curran, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the pool end.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Nice one.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Good ball.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Lovely. Yep. No.
A direct hit, and this could be gone.
No.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Timed that brilliantly.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Yep. Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Bowler.
Curran ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yep. Keeper.
More decisive running may have gotten them 2. You look at that and I would say they would have made it easily. They need to be a little bit more switched on than that.
Nice one.
Yep. No!
They've made it home, but there should never have been the chance of the run out in the first place.
Lovely.
Didn't hit that well, very late playing that shot.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Bowler.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single.
Hey, bowler.
Yep.
Misjudged that throw, and the batter survived what would have been a certain run out.
Oh!
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pool end.
A bit of a change up in the field now. A few moves made in the field.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
No!
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yep.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Nice one.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Bowler is confident on this one.
Yep.
quick onto that in the infield.
Good spot there, making it difficult to get away.
End of the over. 4 runs coming from it. The Lions are 4 for 50. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Manuka end. Right out of the middle.
A fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Huge appeal.
Keepers, keepers!
It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway.
Yep. Keepers!
Nicked it. There's a chance if this hits. Big appeal.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Gone. Played all around it.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Misses everything.
Beautiful slower ball. No contact at all. That was just too good.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Got all of it, and for 6.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Got right in behind it. Loud shout. Could that be out? Looks so.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Perfect technique and placement.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Tricky, well played.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Nice solid defensive shot. Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
What?
Caught! And that's stopped.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Wow, that's missed the lot. Strong appeal. That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Gale, don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. They'll get at least one.
Yep.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Nice one. Lovely. Yeah. Keeper.
There'll be one run here for them.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep. Good ball.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Bopara has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Carter from the Manuka end. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time.
Yeah.
There'll be runs here.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple one.
Yeah. No!
They need to get their calling right. Mix-ups like that won't help either of this pair.
Yes.
They'd look for a couple here.
Bowler.
A couple on offer here.
Gets off zero with that shot. They'd have been a little nervy. That'll settle the nerves.
Yep.
Drives and misses everything. Big shout.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Bowler.
Yeah, yeah.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Keeper. Good ball.
Poor shot.
Nice one.
Really lucky.
Completely mistimed it. Didn't look like they got anywhere near that.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Keeper. No.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs. There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. The Lions are 7 for 117.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yep.
Edge. Amazing delivery.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yeah, yeah.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Bowlers! No!
That's a special catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Chase will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Deceived by the drift, beaten by the spin. It's as simple as that, really.
Yes.
Dives and takes a nice catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Ned, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Lovely.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Over. The Lions are 9 for 121. Going with spin now.
Just slowing things down. Nothing to risk on that delivery, just keeping the bowler honest.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single.
No.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
No.
Bit of miscommunication there. They got back in the end, so no harm done. It would have been a high-risk second.
Yes. Nice
Solid
one.
defence. Very compact.
That gets things going. Getting your first runs always helps settle the nerves.
Yep.
There was absolutely a second on then, being a little bit too risk-averse out in the middle.
Yes. Lovely. No.
The risk isn't worth it for just a single. In the end, a good decision by the batters.
End of the over. 5 off it. The Lions are 9 for 126. Gale has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
Bowler!
Yeah.
Good batting. Get an opportunity to score and take it. Beaten on the drive.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
Yeah.
Could be gone
No.
if only they had hit.
Yep. Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Bowler!
No.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected. Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
Yes! No!
Yes.
Confident appeal. Could it be? The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the third umpire.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. How close is that? Could be the wicket. Impact outside the line. Easy decision for the third umpire. And it's unfortunate in the end, but if you're the batter, you're still there.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
Yes!
Chance to run two.
Keeper.
No! Yes!
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Yep. Yes.
Loud appeal.
Yeah, yeah. Lovely.
Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
Yes!
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary. End of the over, 9 off it. The Lions are 9 for 141. Curran, the left armer, is coming on to bowl. On the Manuka end.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. A few moves made in the field.
Misses everything.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Yeah, yeah.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Sent back in the end. The run was on, but apparently they're content to keep the strike.
Yes.
Hits that well onto the back foot and cracks it away.
No!
He didn't push hard enough maybe between the wickets, and that prevented them getting back for two. Wise decision in the end not to take the fielder on.
Yes!
Got right in behind it.
Oh, that would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Lovely.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
End of the over. 4 off it. The Lions are 9 for 145. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the pool end.
Yes.
There's trouble here. Big appeal. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yes. No. Yep. No. Yes, yes. No.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Yep.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Gale to bowl the last over.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice
ball.
solid defensive shot.
Negated the spin well there. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Lovely. Yep.
Strong appeal.
Yes. No.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yep.
This should be close.
Yeah, yep.
They'll get at least one.
No.
Trouble. Oh, gone. End of the innings. Some nice bowling, but that total isn't too bad. All to play for going forward. There's a lot of time to get these runs. It's a fairly decent total. Plenty of options. don't need to do anything flashy, just get themselves in and build the run rate.
The captain going with an aggressive field.
Misses out on the first ball of the innings.
Whoa, wide delivery, the nerves are showing already. An interesting way to start an innings.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
Gale shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it. And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Weatherall comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach.
Yep.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Perfectly timed.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punch that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Manuka end.
Yep. No.
Needs to be on target.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them. Edge! What a ball! Bowler is confident on this one. The Lions having a good chat. Don't know if it's worth using a review on it, though. Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Nice shot.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Ferguson from the pool end.
Catch it!
Absolutely nailed it.
Well, that was a big shot. Finds room and smacks it just short of the rope.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Edge. Amazing delivery. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Right out of the middle.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Exactly where you want your fielders to throw as a wicketkeeper, right over the top of the stumps.
Drives and misses everything.
Weatherall will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Duplessis, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
Massive edge. Needs a direct hit. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. That's right off the meat of the bat.
That's gone a long, long way. Well and truly into the 20s now, and surely looking towards a big score.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Chase, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the pool end.
Yep.
Edge, unplayable.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Super piece of timing.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something special to break it up.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Great shot. Placement exquisite.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
That was good, patient batting. Just waited for it and guided it easily down to third.
Yep.
Bit of miscommunication there. They got back in the end, so no harm done. It would have been a high-risk second.
Misses everything.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Good shot. A beauty.
The timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. It was a boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
This is a great wicket to take. Just look to be building a solid innings and at a really good run rate. Perfect time to take a wicket.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Beaten on the drive.
Not a very smart... That shot got nothing onto it in the end.
That ends the power play. The Cats. With a bit more freedom in the field now.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Yep.
Got right in behind it.
Yep.
That's just outrageous.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Blake takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Nice shot, runs possible.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
Well, he took all the pace off it. The response was good, actually. It was met very solidly with a very straight bat. That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Really. Good over. Takes a wicket, keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the boundaries.
Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
Adair coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Cornwall, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Going with a more aggressive field choice. These two batters will have a lot of opportunities to score as the field comes in.
Yes.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yep.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Ball is in.
A couple on offer here. Nicked it. Big appeal. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep, yep.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Yep. Go!
Confident appeal. Could it be? Ned, the left armour, is the new bowler from the pool end. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Wide called? No. Umpire decided to let them off this time.
Yes.
There'll be runs here. A beauty, brilliant catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Billings is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Straight to the fielder. Loud appeal. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
That shot allows them to get off the mark. Right on top of the spin, keeps it out well.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and they'll want to push on from here.
Good bit of timing there.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
The edge. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Go! Ballers in.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
An inexpensive over ends and a wicket coming from it.
Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wise, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me.
Yep.
Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them. Bopara ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Yep.
Good precision with the throw. Back from the deep. Did well just to get it down towards 3rd for some runs.
Ned doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling. Cornwall from the Manuka end.
Cornwall with a superb delivery. Got them coming forward, looking to drive, but can't manage to catch the edge.
Amazing delivery. And safely taken by the keeper.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
That shot sees them getting their innings started.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Keepers in.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and guided nicely down towards 3rd. Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Good spot there, making it difficult to get away.
Ball. And straight into the safe hands of the keeper.
An innings that promised much, and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Huge edge. Huge appeal. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Wait.
They all go up, big appeal, but that doesn't look like it's done enough.
Yes.
Guthrie gets off the mark.
Yep.
Bowler is confident on this one.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
I'm not sure what happened with that delivery. Maybe trying the slower ball, but just got it all wrong.
Yes.
Chance to run two.
Ballers in.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary. Could be close. It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway. Misses everything.
Right over the top of it. Nicely smothering the spin there.
Yes.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Solid defence, very compact.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Yes.
Out.
Yay!
Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Guthrie gone for not many.
Yep.
Gone. Another one goes. 2 wickets and 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out, and it certainly feels like this is close to finishing.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Welcome to the crease. Thanks for coming. First ball, 6 runs.
Du Plessis, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yeah.
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Got right in behind it.
Just slowing things down. Nothing too risky on that delivery. Just keeping the bowler honest.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Taken! The catch that seals the game, never in doubt.
Extremely comfortable win. Just brilliant on so many levels. You can't compete with that level of skill they showed. It was a masterclass.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the game and join us again real soon.
A dream